It's time to go to bed now. Settle down and close your eyes while I read to you The Lantern of Lost Light. In the cozy village of Maplebrook, nestled between rolling hills and thick forests, lived 4 inseparable friends. There was Ava, a curious girl with a wild imagination and bright eyes that always sparkled with wonder. Her older brother Leo was calm and clever, always thinking of ways to solve problems. Alongside them were Tilly, a quick-witted rabbit with soft grey fur and a twitchy nose, and Soren, a slow but wise tortoise who knew many stories about the forest. Every morning, just as the golden sun began to slip behind the hills, the friends would gather beneath the great willow tree near the edge of the forest. They loved to play, tell stories, and dream about the mysteries hidden in the woods. One crisp autumn evening, as a gentle breeze carried the scent of fallen leaves, Ava suddenly stopped mid-story and pointed toward the forest. "Look," she whispered. "Do you see that?" Far in the distance, a soft, shimmering glow flickered between the trees. It wasn't the usual warm sunlight of fireflies. It was something different, a pale, pulsing light that seemed to beckon them. Leo squinted, shading his eyes. "That's a lantern, isn't it? But I've never seen it there before." Tilly's nose twitched nervously. Lanterns usually mean someone's nearby or something important. Maybe someone needs help. Soren blinked slowly, his wise eyes reflecting the glow. The forest holds many secrets. Perhaps this is a sign calling to us. The 4 friends exchanged excited, nervous looks. "We should find out what it is," Ava said bravely. "Maybe the forest needs us." Leo nodded, determination flickering in his eyes. "Let's pack some things and go." Tilly bounced eagerly. "I'm ready." Soren smiled calmly. "Together we will face whatever awaits." And so, with their little backpacks filled with snacks, water, and a little map of the forest, the friends stepped carefully into the deepening shadows of the woods. The tall trees arched overhead, their leaves whispering secrets to the wind. The ground was soft with moss and fallen leaves, crunching gently beneath their feet. The soft glow from the lantern pulsed ahead, lighting a gentle path deeper into the forest. Tilly hopped ahead, her sharp eyes scanning the trees and bushes. "I think the light is leading us," she said. Soren kept a steady pace behind. His heavy steps were sure but slow, steadying the group. Ava held Leo's hand tightly as they walked, their hearts pounding with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. After a while, they came to a small clearing bathed in moonlight. There, hanging from a crooked branch, was the glowing lantern. It was unlike anything they'd ever seen before, made of delicate glass that shimmered with soft colours and carved with intricate designs of leaves and stars. Just as Ava reached out to touch it, a tiny voice called from behind a bush, "Help me, please." Startled, the friends turned towards the voice. From behind the bushes fluttered a tiny fairy with translucent wings, sparkling like dewdrops in the morning sun. Her light matched the lantern's glow, and her eyes were full of hope and worry. "I'm Luma," she said softly. "That lantern belongs to my family. It's the lantern of lost light. It helps keep the forest safe and full of life. But a shadow stole it, and without its light, the forest begins to fade into darkness." Leo frowned. Who took it? Why would they do that? Luma's wings fluttered nervously. "A mischievous shadow lives deep inside the forest maze. It took the lantern because it wanted to rule the forest alone. Without the lantern, the forest's magic weakens." Ava's eyes shone with determination. "We'll help you get it back, Luma. The forest can't lose its light." Tilly's ears perked. "Yes, let's find that shadow and bring the lantern home." Soren nodded. "Together, our courage and kindness will guide us." With Luma leading the way, the friends stepped towards the edge of the dark, twisting maze made of vines and shadows. The maze loomed ahead like a tangled web of thorny vines and shifting shapes. The entrance was narrow and dark. The vines twisted together like fingers trying to block their path. Luma's voice was soft but urgent. "The shadows who look the lantern hides inside. It's tricky and tries to confuse travelers with false paths and eerie sounds. But if we work together and stay brave, we can find the way." Tilly's nose twitched. "I will keep watch for clues and signs." Soren took a deep breath and said calmly, "I'll help us stay steady and focused." Leo studied the twisting paths, pointing at marks on the bark that looked like arrows. Ava held the lantern tightly in her backpack and took the lead, stepping confidently. Inside the maze, shadows flickered around them, shapes twisting and turning to confuse and scare. "Which way?" Jack whispered as the shadow flickered left and then right. Tilly spotted a faint glow on a nearby leaf. "Follow the glowing leaves. They mark the true path," she said. Carefully, the friends followed the glowing leaves, which pulsed softly with light. At one point, a loud rustle startled them, and a branch snapped, but Soren's calm, smooth voice, "Remember, we are strong." With teamwork and trust, the friends navigated the maze's twists and turns. At last they reached the heart of the maze. There, standing tall and swirling like smoke, was the shadow, a smoky figure with glowing eyes and a sly grin. "So, you found me," the shadow hissed. "I took the lantern because I wanted the forest magic for myself. Now it's mine." Ava stepped forward bravely. "Without the lantern, the forest will wither and die. It belongs to all of us to keep the light and life alive." The shadow chuckled darkly. "Very well. If you wish to have the lantern back, you must solve my riddle." The friends looked at each other, then at the shadow. The shadow spoke clearly. "I shine without fire. I guide without hands. I brighten the dark, yet cannot be held in your hand. What am I?" The friends thought hard. Tilly twitched her nose and whispered, "Do you think it's light?" Leo nodded excitedly. "Oh yes, it's light." Ava smiled and said, "The answer is light." The shadow's smoky form flickered, then sighed. "You are wise. The answer is correct." With a swirl of smoke, the shadow vanished, leaving behind the glowing lantern. Luma fluttered forward happily and caught the lantern. As Luma lifted the lantern high, its warm golden glow spread throughout the forest. The trees seemed to stretch taller, their leaves shimmering with new life. Flowers bloomed all around, bursting into colour. Animals peeked out from their hiding places, their eyes bright and curious. The forest was alive again. "Thank you," Luma said softly. "Because of your bravery and kindness, the forest's magic has been restored." Ava, Leo, Tilly and Soren smiled, feeling proud and happy. The light of the lantern glowed softly in Ava's backpack, a reminder of their adventure and the power of friendship. As night fell, the friends walked home beneath the sparkling stars. Ava looked up at the sky and said, "We've learned today that courage and kindness can light up even the darkest places." Leo added, "No matter how tricky the path, teamwork helps us find the way." Tilly hopped happily, and sometimes all you need is a little light to guide you. Soren smiled, and a steady heart, he added. Together, the four friends promised to always protect the forest and its magic, and to keep their own friendship shining bright. And the lantern of lost light continued to glow softly, lighting their way on many adventures to come.